This is unbelievable. Clutch after clutch from Optic Texas. Feeling themselves. Dashi with a sniper once again. He's coming through, but that one isn't on target. And FaZe actually go aggressive and get this bomb down this time.
Yeah, this is usually their go-to play. 4v4, force Optic Texas. They hit the retake, and Shotzzy invested in dead silence to at least find one. But Abeezy's there now for the trade. Ghosty and Hook slowly working their way up the middle of the map, but time is starting to tick. You got to make the play come to you.
Dashi wants to sit up there, make sure nobody peeks out for it as well, but that's another blood going down. Abeezy finds Dashi. And Ghosty, while he's in a position to maybe find a player, he is alone, outnumbered, and the time is ticking. Oh, okay.
Oh. Just not enough time right there for Ghosty. 1v3. Just allowed Atlanta FaZe to get that bomb down. The Tiny Terrors to trade efficiently over towards Sign. And then you seen Dashi. He was playing his sweet time towards top AC because you do not want to get in a close range engagement with Abeezy. But he's able to spot the shadow, able to get the trade. Wins another one-on-one in towards bottom orange, which now allows Atlanta FaZe to be put at game point.
Who you guys want to win? Optic or FaZe?
Have a couple more clutches in them because that's what's kept them in this S&D. Atlanta FaZe finally going to bury them on this map. Aggressive push from Optic. They're going straight for the B plant, but already Atlanta FaZe are doing the same thing. It's all about the gunfights, all about the numbers. Abeezy will be first blooded. The trade will not come in. Celium cannot find anything to hit here already.
So now if you are Optic Texas, you get the first blood. You know exactly what the play call was from Atlanta FaZe. Let's just try to get the bomb down. They're trying to hold
get him, Sim!
And both players lose their one-on-ones. So what was instantly a 4v3 for Optic Texas is now a 2v3 left to clutch up once again.
Dashi,
Shotzi's a beast, bro.
Back down to a 2 versus 2.
By the way.
The problem for Optic is that bomb is miles away. Somebody will have to get it.
I
creeps towards A.
think Shotzi's can clutch this.
An AR battle for the ages. He's waiting. He's going to see him. That red cap. And this is going to be a catch as well. He's got it. Dashi will find another one. Another clutch from Optic potentially.
That bomb's still down though. Selim's in a great position. He also does have dead silence. Shotzi's just going to creep right on up. Try to get this bomb down. And he should be able to get it down for free.
Selim's got to check bomb.
Go for the trade.
Get him, Shotzi! Yeah, I told you! I told you!
And Optic Texas get that round back on the board again!
I told you Shotzi's gonna clutch that!
This S&D has been thrills and spills the entire time.
It's just
what's up, Daddy Foot? Yeah, bro.
That's a 2v3.
Nothing like watching the pros, bro. You learn things. It's hype.
Shotzi does it through top PD.
Best players in the world, head to head. I think these are the top 2 teams right now. Nothing gets better than this. I told you, Shotzi's a beast, bro. And this is live right now. See? It's just live.
So here we go, round 11.
So I've never seen this because it's happening right now.
Now it's time.
It's a round 11. Whoever wins this round wins the map.
Waiting for that one for ages. He's got the dead silence popped. And he's still moving. Still moving.
Uh-oh. 3v3.
Shut him down with the bomb. Do they know the bomb is there?
Yeah, that's
if they
tough.
do, you can see FaZe set up around it.
That's tough. You can't be that aggressive, especially when you're the bomb carrier. Because now your teammates have so much ground to cover to try to recover it. Shotzi does invest that dead silence, though.
Fun fact, back before I was doing like YouTube stuff, I actually got a tryout to play on a pro team for Advanced Warfare like 10 years ago or something.
Dashi will try and take him on. You can see this will be a double chow. Shotzi and Dashi looking.
Oh!
Shotzi feeding him around the corner. It's a perfect play.
Bro, Shotzi just predicted where he was at. Oh no! I was so nervous that I ended up getting high, and I never tried weed before, and I failed. But I was good. Like I could have done it if I played sober.
And the tears of this map are flowing over and over again. FaZe have fumbled, and Optic Texas take them down on the S&D.
Optic Texas, bro. Shotzi, bro. I'm rooting for Optic because I want.
Man, that was such a banger over search and destroy, but the mid-round
Shotzi is the best, bro. Shotzi, by far, is my favorite pro player of all time. I think it's even better than Scum.
addition to you, Hook even does it with the bomb in hand after he finds the first blood. I thought once he dropped in towards the kitchen, there's no way in hell Atlanta FaZe should lose the map. Like, they have the info, they got the bomb down. Optic cannot walk away with the attacking round unless they plant it or find all the kills. But when you're able to see through walls, I guess the way that Shotzi was to take down Simp in that corner, you recover the bomb.
That was a good one.
Down, especially over
so now they're up 2-0. They need one more win to shut out FaZe. I mean,
Texas come back swinging in the S&D, closed it out 6-5, and now we're up 2-0 in the series.
Well. 100,000 ranked play members just hit report player.
Study the commentator. I used to like watching him. He was pretty good too.
Oh my goodness, for Simp, he was so
back when he competed.
They had the setup, they had the positioning, but to take away from that, FaZe did not clutch up. We said normally they're really good at that converting, especially if they're behind or ahead on that map. Doesn't matter. Optic find their groove, 2-0 in the series. And we're going to a break before map number 3. Don't go anywhere. More of the same glory that we have seen throughout this series is coming up right after the break here on the Call of Duty League.
Shotzi right there, bro. He's an animal, bro. They're showing highlights. Look, these guys are animals. But I'm telling you, Shotzi, bro. I know I'm like dick riding him, but Daddy Flight, bro, I'm telling you, this kid is so talented. Here's Shotzi right here. Look at this. He knows. I mean, they're all talented. That's why they're pro players, but. LA Thieves they're monsters too right now. They're coming on at 6 p.m. Look at I don't know how Shotzi does it. He reads them so well. Like, how did he know he was gonna go there? Low-key, wait, I'm low-key wanting FaZe to win the next two, so we go to a sudden death kind of thing.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL, and the GMC Hummer EV pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. This is our Monster Energy matchup, Optic Texas versus Atlanta FaZe. And it has been fun in the sun today. Really, Optic Texas had their way on Fortress. It was all them. Atlanta FaZe threw a lot of rounds in the S&D, though, Study.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, man. Like, if you're Atlanta FaZe, you cannot afford to be losing Search and Destroy to Optic Texas, especially with the way that Optic Texas have been able to handle you guys in respawn. 11-1 in that category, but now we find ourselves in an Expo control where Atlanta FaZe have yet to find a win. The biggest thing that they struggle with right now, at least on a small sample size of them playing this map, is just simply their slaying. 0.8 overall team KD on a map like Expo where the spawn trap can be easily influenced. You have to be able to slay. If you're not, you're definitely not going to find W's.
Well, let's see how this one plays out. And neither team looking for a good record, but we said we expect actually to see it this series. Both teams looking to improve on their way to Major and Champs. Right now, we're set up with Optic Texas. They're going to be on the attack and looking for a little bit of action around A. Not an early first capture for most teams.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. They know A is a lot more difficult to complete. So you're going to apply the pressure on this side of the map early on. Trades are back and forth in towards the pool, but Dashi with the snap onto Simp. What a shot. That guy simply does not miss bullets.
It really isn't. Ghosty gets another one there for the trade, and that A-tick hasn't come forward. They're still going to put the pressure on. B will always be the backup, as you can see those spawns come through. And this is where they'll stop the clock.
Yeah, Optic, they're finding a couple kills, and Hook being the roaming island player right now, he gets both of the players from Atlanta FaZe overextending up through A, so they might decide to just hit that transition completely over towards the other site. As they're already going to complete one segment on this B point, but the players, the teammates, they drop over towards A. You allow Atlanta FaZe to push up through saunas. Now you just have to try to extend this time, close out B.
Already, FaZe just trying to make sure they don't really get set back to their respawn. They're spreading the map, they're waiting for it. Only Simp trying to make a play or two for positioning, but he's going to be severely outnumbered here, so he won't go for that engage.
Yeah, you just got to chalk this one up. Time now extended by a minute. You have one player from Shotzi already in towards the restaurant while the rest of his teammates are applying the pressure through the back end. Sim starts it off with the first kill, Celium with the second. Sim finds two, the second with the knife. Now Hook's the farthest guy here. Just gotta try to play your life.
And this is what he wants. Unfortunately, if his teammates can find kills in this position, Optic would be really good to get onto A. Unfortunately, they're gonna know he's here. Or at least he's Slasher waiting for him around this door. Still would think if Easy, sorry, Cuke might make this and jumps out to
wow, it's ego child.
Anyway, that's what I was expecting. Cuke finds those kills.
Hook wins a huge one-on-one, but his teammates are still yet to get out of back base. Finally, Shotzi's able to take down a Beezy, but already a couple players from Atlanta FaZe coming off spawn. You also take down Slasher. Your next line of defense is taking down Celium. They're finding all the kills at the right time. But
control is all about controlling the spawns. You need to control the spawns, bro.
Hold control.
This is the issue. Cube wants to find Slasher again at the moment, just farming that one player. If Optic can find kills in the rest of the match, this becomes a deadly position. Slasher again! Oh my! Slasher versus Hugh! And Slasher cannot win that gunfight. Hugh finds another! Oh! It's a beat down onto Celium! The kills have come through as well, and it's disaster for FaZe!
You gotta try to get on the point. You had to try to contest it. Sip was the farthest player pushed up in towards the restaurant. He drops. There's only one player from Optic Texas currently on the point. Everyone else watching the crosses, but Celium and Slasher combined for 3. The second segment does get complete, but with only 50 seconds left, Optic Texas have 1 to 2 more good pushes in them.
And that one was pulled out of the fire by just the tiniest of margins. Beezy now trying to hold. The push is coming from top street, and he knows they're here. He has a little bit of backup. The rest of FaZe is stacked with him. So are Optic and Slasher. Finally put some work in. Fed up being killed by Hugh. He's been unleashed.
He's just trying to stay alive, man. Look at the movement right now from Slasher. The SMG duo combined for 2 with only 20 seconds.
Wait. Did they just win this?
What the fuck?
Wait, they just fucking won it.
Yeah.
Even with the numbers.
With 2 people alive, it was 2 ticks. They just hopped on it.
Oh my God. Make those mistakes, man. You can't make it. You were playing a perfect defense.
Have you hit 40,000? No, right? You've never hit 40,000 before, have you?
Did he? No,
I don't think you've hit 40,000. I think 38's like your max, I thought. Holy shit. Someone call him up. Run another and another and another and another.
text page now. We need another PC.
Yeah.
Talk about mental games with these 2 people.
All right, well, that's just another big blunder by FaZe there. They have 2 lives, and we end up capping the point.
The first tick, they do not.
We're just clutching up right now, and FaZe simply is just not.
First does get shot down. Only 1 player from Optic does fall. Now they're all forced to rotate over towards the auditorium. Try to extend this time. As Optic Texas, they're setting up the pinch. Look at who
Pinch coming in from Kyler and Dashy up top.
Here we go. Hugh. Bang this door open, finds the first. Second actually gets taken out by his teammate, and that's a hold.
Rezzy, appreciate that 5, dude.
I mean, this is just perfect.
Kyler might be the FaZe boogeyman, no bullshit. Every time, I swear, he fries. LAG last year, this year. Kyler loves playing FaZe.
But until his teammate's able to find a kill for kills, that's when you're able to extend this time. He finds one of his.
I mean, so does Ant. Ant's
so
13 and over Slasher.
Gonna be able to complete B.
And now Slasher's on
2 minutes and 2
FaZe.
seconds on the clock. Now it's all about the fight for this on the street side. It's gonna be a Ghosty versus Slasher off the rip.
A point. All that remains on the map.
And while you can get B, A is an entirely different animal. They're looking for any kills here, but Optic is dug in. Ghosty sitting pretty. Salian will find
Nice
shots in the
retrade
front.
by Dashy.
The trade back, and oh my goodness, Sim calls it. He figures out where he is as well. Fortunately, Cube making kills.
Nice. He stays alive. Gets the contest coming in.
There's only 2 players here from Atlanta FaZe on the point. Sim and Slasher trying to dance around this hill. Sim does find the first. Salim eventually is there for the trade, but Optic, it's time for their time.
If I'm 0-13 against someone, I'm host booting.
Doing a great job trading efficiently.
It's a lot of wins to a little.
I'm sending them off.
With that on the street side, this is where these gunfights are
We're
really
making JP Krez spawn in.
Nice big
That
win.
is a big kill by Kukan Obizi. He shuts him down completely.
Time being stopped by FaZe.
To set up ready for this next push. The first tick is in, but they are close. Flash will find Shotty as well, and Sim will take down Ghosty. It turns dangerous.
Three's got to get on that horse. It's Kyler. He's
big
got to
win
get on
from
that
Sim.
fucking horse.
Can I hear it? The horse?
Oh, wait. 1 shot. Oh, my God.
Kyler
These
gets
guys-
2. Kyler gets 3.
Oh my God!
Eat cap.
And Atlanta FaZe only had 2 segments to walk away with.
Is that deep dive worthy?
Time is still ticking.
You think so?
Potentially.
We can talk about it.
If they win this round, potentially.
Now you're forcing Atlanta FaZe to check every single corner on their way through.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think Hugh is getting better as the year goes on. Over and over again.
Yo, True, are you in here?
I mean, yeah, they're going to end up winning the round because of it. We'll talk about it. Kyler pinch.
There's only 1 tick on A remaining.
Round 2 control.
It is a tick that will take some time. Shotty takes down Sally and bringing the
FaZe
down
up.
to 6
Now,
lives.
True, can you get the 1v1 from Dashy with the
5
snipe,
lives.
please?
It is not looking good for FaZe.
You want that for the top 10, perhaps?
I mean, I think that's top 10 worthy. What do you think?
The 1v1?
Yeah, the snipe, 12 seconds left.
I could see it.
Has 1 shot, 1 opportunity. Sees everything he ever wanted.
It was also a very crucial round.
He captured it and didn't let it slip. Oh my God.
So that should still be the round. They do just enough.
Dude, that's crazy.
8v1 and... My goodness.
Yeah, Sim, I don't think he can get there in time.
Bang.
Really.
You can never snipe like that, Clay.
Unmoving.
Happy birthday,
Unwavering.
Clay.
It's worth pointing out, FaZe does not get swept very often.
And they're about to get swept again.
I think they've only been swept, like, what, twice in the past 2 years?
Really?
Or maybe it's only twice this year, or maybe once this year. I don't know the exact stat.
I was on land, I think. It was on land, yeah.
It was only once on land.
You have to waste so much time.
But it doesn't happen often regardless. And right here, primetime opportunity.
And dude, I think FaZe is the 3rd best team in the world. So the fact that
I might be
like
inserting Toronto in there at this point.
oh, I guess right.
I might be sneaking Toronto in top 3 right now.
If you're counting super recency bias, then yes, you would.
Dashy with 3.
Oh my gosh.
Some sort of divine intervention. But Optic have had their number all year, and they are doing it again.
It's also online. I mean, you
Rocketing
know.
forward to that 3rd tick, and FaZe are nowhere near.
FaZe's been struggling a little bit online this year, I feel. No? They always go 3 and 2, which isn't struggling by any means, but for them, I mean...
And Optic capture A almost
Alright, what's up with the connections?
easily. I mean, swiftly. It's a 3-piece headshot on screen for Brandon. Oh my god.
His teammates are finding kills. You're getting the info on where the last 2 players are. Let's just go for the chow. Optic are on the point.
Chat, I think this is chalk, bro. I think it's over.
It's done.
Oh no.
It's done.
Bro.
Oh no.
Kyler's fucking him.
Yo, our alert's off.
Our alert's off right
Shotzi's 12 and 21, bro, and he's like probably the most talented one in CDL right now.
They're getting lag
Crazy.
again.
Now force all of Optic Texas to hit that reset button, try to find their way through. Shotzi might have just done it, able to back down Slasher with the nade. Slasher goes to the
2 boys.
Ghosty finds
Other
the
one
second.
flank.
Did you guys just miss that? Wait, hopefully True can get it. Because it looked like they started saying lag right when Kyler did that. Kyler might have fucking...
You guys can't break in, I'll break in myself. Gonna challenge him again here, surely. Not farming Slasher again.
I mean, Kyler. Holy shit.
Malone Huke.
Put him on the breakdown team of the week.
Yeah, put him on. I don't care what we just put him on.
He's gonna go for the chow again, but this time it's Slasher to come out on top.
I mean, a little bit of a spoiler, perhaps.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, the guy is...
currently holding on. Selim has been finding clutch 2-piece after 2-piece to relieve that pressure.
Yeah,
Yes.
by
Now
himself.
with only 15 seconds left, it's a 4-4 battle into the auditorium.
Finally, they find a little bit of a trade going through.
Wow.
Certainly will happen to the hero again, though. No player
And
in
that'll
every
do it.
single angle, and that'll be it. That'll be done.
GG 3-0 smoke slam.
Damn. Smoke show.
Holy shit.
That was nice. I ain't gonna lie. They did get worked.
Damn, you heard that?
What?
Brycey said this is not a top team versus another top team. This is a mismatch.
I mean, to be fair, that... Besides the search, that was not close. The respawns weren't
Think
even...
there's a mental block?
Yes, there has to be. At this point, yes, I 100% believe so. The respawn records this year are what? 7-1 in hardpoint, now 5-0 in control.
Yeah.
So they're 12-1 in respawns against FaZe.
And the most impressive thing still is that search and destroy, taking FaZe out on their best map, especially in that fashion. We saw huge clutches. We saw Shotzi going huge with wall bangs and finding. You guys got a 50 bomb.
Hold that fucking phone. After we look at this scoreboard, Riley, full screen us.
27 and 14 for Kyler.
Kyler and Bruce double fucking pause. Kyler loves playing him. I'll tell you that much. He loves it.
Simp did not have a good series in the respawns. I'll tell you that. Had a tough one. But for the most part, the respawns weren't really close. I mean, it was dominant from Optic. Map 1, FaZe finally find their footing too little, too late. 250 to 172 there.
Absolutely.
Expo controls a 3-0 smoke slam. The only close map was FaZe's best map, and they still couldn't take it, man. So Optic looking a lot better that series versus FaZe than they did versus Vegas. You got to think maybe they're playing up to their competition, because I do think FaZe is a better team than Vegas. Or
It might be a close series.
Or is Vegas?
It might be a close
Vegas
series,
here?
but hold on. Hold that fucking phone. That's a
I don't know what that
bomb
means.
From Chicken Bacon.
Chicken Bacon. I need this entire chat
Right off
spam
that
and
dome
winking in the chat
piece.
right now.
Chicken Bacon. Thank you for that big old 50 bomb.
Sure.
Appreciate that, Chicken Bacon. I mean,
Damn.
it's a vibey day.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than this,
It's a
man.
vibey
Finally,
day.
to end things off, we have New York versus LA Thieves, which has potential to be a banger. And then immediately after that, oh my God!
That's Lincoln with a 50. Riley, bring it back. It's already here.
Can we get a winking in the chat? That's back-to-back 50 bombs for my boy Scump Abner on the road to 40. On the road to 40,000 subscribers.
Congratulations, man.
40,000.
40,000 is crazy.
I mean, we got 2,500 subs during the giveaway. That's kind of crazy.
That was like a 3-minute thing.
Riley, could we full screen this? Just looking at some of the highlights.
Homeboy Hamilton with a 5-bomb to Bose while he walked away. He appreciates it. You need me now? Who's doing top 10? Me or you? Want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll hold down the fort.
I don't know what Jubilee videos are, bro.
Homeboy and Rezi gifting 5 to Mbos as well. I'll even shout theirs out. We got 3 streams live. Twitch.tv/methods, Twitch.tv/Mbos. Absolutely. Thank you for showing love to all of us. Dashy with a 1.7. Yeah, throw him on Team of the Week, Riley. He had a 1.7.
Yeah, they did good. They destroyed FaZe, man.
I don't care. I mean, Shikari with a big 10 bomb. Shikari, thank you very much for the big 10. Appreciate it.
GG's.
Who we getting for the...
Oh, play the game. Dashy. Play the game.
Yeah, this was insanity.
So in this situation, I'm watching like, okay, a BZ clutches. He has the Daddy. He's playing inside, right? And with the sound cues in this game, you see Dashy has a trophy. He's making a ton of noise. So for BZ, he knows he's not defusing.
This was just nuts. It's his only play.
He's going up against Dashy. He's like, all right, 6 seconds.
And that's what really sparked. That's what really sparked the comeback and searching.
Dude, like,
there.
That was a good read.
They win that round. They're up 5-2. You got to think they're probably closing that out.
I don't even know if BZ's feet touched the floor before he was dead. The reaction time there from Dashy.
So yo, we did amazing I mean, we didn't do shit, but we did amazing as far as like Optic did at least. I'm gonna play some Roblox because I'm killing it on this game, bro. And I'm not really in the mood to play Fortnite or Call of Duty right now. Where's that game at? Oh, don't tell me it's this. They updated it. Alright, so I gotta switch from this to game capture. And we are going to kill this in a second. Okay. Turn that off. There, I muted it. We don't want to do that. That's not the vibe. Game capture. Okay. Yes! Alright. Yo, we are killing this shit, dude. What do you mean the April challenge is here? Alright, hold on a sec. Well. We're gonna play some Roblox for like 20 minutes, and then we're done. Oh my god! I got this down. Why is it not jumping? Okay, I was killing it yesterday, bro. I did like 10 levels. There we go. Oh my god. O OMG. Well, there's another Call of Duty match at 6 o'clock, so we can do this for at least 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it doesn't jump when I want it to jump. Bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Me and you are not cool, bro. Leave me alone. For real. I'm doing this on my own, dude. Oh my god, I hate myself! Okay, jump! Jump! Just jump! Chad, I'm about to buy skips. Yep. Ah! Come to daddy. Yeah! What the? Dude, why'd I get off shift lock? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah. 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 Take your time. Take your fucking time. Take your time. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm scared! Wait. What the fuck do I do here? Oh shit. I don't know. Is that blue good right there? Oh my god. I don't know if it's good or bad. I gotta make this jump. Dude! I hate myself. This fucking game, bro. Yeah. French fries, killing it. Yeah. I had it. I had it, dude. I had this game beat just now, bro. Once this level's complete, bro, the rest is gonna be smooth sailing, bro. Hardest level in the game right now. Got it. Yeah. I'm not falling either. Okay. 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 Yeah, 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 we're getting it down. We're getting it down, bro. We're getting it down. Okay. Woo! Oh yeah. What the f... Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's how we do this, bro. That's how... What the f... Why are you jumping off? Like, are you that suicidal, bro? Oh, okay. You just gotta... Okay. Yeah. Yep. 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 Get in. Get up there. Get up there. Yeah, alright. Go, go, go. Go. Okay. Bruh. I'm just a god. Okay. What the f... Oh, wait, what? Oh. That didn't count, chat. That didn't count. That didn't count. Oh, I see. I see. I gotta do that. Okay, I got it. Okay, okay, I understand. I gotta do it that way. Okay, this jump is impossible. Oh, so close, guys. I just keep walking off like an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. We got this, dude. Yep. Yeah. That red does not look good, so I'm gonna avoid that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh! Okay. Okay. I hit the stupid thing. I'm an idiot. Chet, do you ever play this before? It's really highly annoying. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Ah, Jesus. Jesus gosh. It's so close. So close, so far away. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. I didn't even hit it. Oh. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh. I hate this game. Okay. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. My god, my fries are just too fat, I think. What the hell do I do here? Dude. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, I don't understand. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes. We all fall down like I just did. I don't even know if this is the right actual way to do it. I mean, it has to be. There's nothing else it's giving me in the game, right? Yeah, it has to be. It just makes sense. Oh my god. I just want to make the jump. If I can figure out if this jump even works, I'll be cool. Like, I'm literally doing ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Like this. Ashes, ashes. Oh, it is possible! We all fall down! I just did it. It is possible, though. It is possible. We know it's possible now. At least I got the first jump down, pretty much. Okay, you're annoying. Okay, you're really annoying, dude. Go. Got this. We got this shit. Okay. 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 Ah, shit. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck, bro? Just jump. I'm not liking this. This difficulty, I'm starting to not really like it. I'm not liking it. I just don't like it. I'm just not crazy about it. I'm just not crazy about it, Chad. I'm not crazy about it. I'm actually getting irritated and I don't like it. It's really annoying. Oh. Just keep on hitting your head like an idiot. Sounds like a driver pickaxe from Fortnite every time he jumps. Oh, no. No. Cap. That's definitely cap. I didn't jump twice. I just jumped once. Okay. Fuck. Okay. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Yo, I am the highest level of everybody in this lobby right now, guys. I feel like a godsend. French fry god right now, bruh. Straight from McDonald's. Now I'm not. Okay. 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 Yep. 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 Oh my god. Just jump the fucking thing, bro. Just jump it, bro. It's not that difficult, bro. Dude, I don't know where to go. I just genuinely do not know what to do when I finally get up there. Like, actually, I have no idea. Because it's like, gives you no space. Going back down. Okay, like, what the fuck? No, oh! I know what to do now! Oh, I know what to do. Get it this time, chat. Okay, well, at least let me get my rhythm going. Oh, see, that doesn't count yet. Not yet, not yet. Right here. No, no. Right here? No, no. Okay. Get up. If I can get up there first. There we go. Nah, I missed. If I can get in there, I know what to do now. Like, it's not that difficult. Once I get to that point. I was making it harder than I actually thought it was supposed to be. Like, I thought it was harder than it was supposed to be. So I got this. Once I get up. Just do it up one more time, please. So I can try my theory out. Okay. 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 Okay, 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 okay. Okay, dude. Oh my. Oh lordy lord. Okay, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Oh.
And gets the round for New York, now up 4-2.
We thought Thieves might have been a little bit tilted before. They might be after that one. Fight erupting around Bedroom. This time Thieves do not want to give up any control at all. This is a stack for them.
This is scary though, Bryce, because New York, they were able to take a lot of map control. They pushed 2 players right up the middle of the map. Priest is able to find the first blood, and now you have full bedroom control. You can get this bomb down. Priest is gonna have a one-on-one. He goes for the snap, but cannot win it. As Hydra finds one across the map. It's a 3v2 with that bomb getting planted, but Kenny takes him down. 2v2.
And just a misstep from New York. Had this sewn up, and Hydra will find Kenny though. Can Envoy find him? He's so convinced where he is. He's been called out for killing on Overwatch, and now he has to run away. Hydra will reach out, and New York get it again. Kenny makes a crucial kill on the bomb, but they lose the round.
Kenny made such a heads-up play to get that player off site, but then it just comes down to some individual playmakers.
Man, that kid looks ugly, doesn't he? Jeez.
He's alive so long for Kismet turns that corner at the right time, gets Envoy one shot. Hydra's already recuperating his health.
LA Thieves should actually win this, to be honest with you, but Subliners are doing pretty well.
Already though. Bit of a stun check going through. They're still going for mid.
I think it'll be a reverse sweep. I honestly do.
With the sniper.
But that's just my opinion. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be a fact.
Boys already had to back off. I think he saw him there. This guy's going for it. He's going to get him on the out, but not going to get enough here. It already goes down. Envoy for a 1 versus 3. That's the 2.
Uh-oh.
The third.
Chat.
Everything the Thieves need right now is wrapped up in Envoy.
And he has a lot of time on the clock. It's a 1v1 versus Hydra. Dead Silence is just going to get earned and now invested. They both actually pop it, so it's going to be a dead solid battle. The Envoy is about to run out. He decides to push through main. It's exactly what Hydra wanted him to do.
And there we go. Hydra ties that up in a pretty little bow. LA Thieves, but maybe this time something will go their way, and it does not. Down 0-2 against the New York Subliners. A demoralizing S&D for them.
New York just came out with the plays, man. Early on into the round, I said it, they had to win a majority of the first blood battles. They do exactly that. But when it came down to these one-on-one gunfights right off the rip of these maps, it was Envoy and a majority of the time getting first.
Hydra went insane, bro. 11-3.
I know the guy only got 4 kills, but his kills were so impactful and definitely felt on the map.
Kenny kind of sold the bag. He went 3-7.
Get away from them. You think about that 2v3 clutch out of Hydra, and he takes the defuse.
He didn't do much.
Even before that, a huge 1v1. So a lot of rounds got away from the Thieves in this search and destroy. New York took every advantage possible.
Yeah.
They now find themselves up.
I think it's gonna be a reverse sweep, though. To be honest, I still have faith in LA Thieves.
Ever since Major 1, and I guess they're here, my friend. They are here.
Thieves are good in control.
Well, unbelievable.
They're pretty underrated.
This team here, New York, have turned up in record form. That's what they need if you're a fan of New York. And we're going to break before the control. But before we do that, we're going to have a little guess of who is this COD Pro. You've played this before, and here's how it goes. We have some clues. First one, first full competitive season was Black Ops 2. That's way back when. Even I was around then, but still quite an old one. Second one, made grand finals every season he competed.
Who is it, chat?
Well, that's a good one. Maybe give you a bit of a clue. And has played the second most Optic Phase matches. So have a guess. Put in
that's scum, bro.
And let us know.
That's scum.
We'll give you the answer and everything else in this match to come.
He was on Optic for 9 years. Of course, he's played the second most though. Ooh. I thought it was be the first most. I don't know. I think it's scum. Because his first, he was introduced as leverage in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was his, I think, it was his first full competitive season. and he was on Optic. So I would have to say it's probably Scum. I think the answer is Scum. But we'll be right back from this 3-minute 30-second break. I will be right back, chat, and we'll get the coverage into the next game. I think it's going to be a reverse sweep for Thieves. I really do. I think they're going to turn up. But all right.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. We left you with this question: who's that pro? First full competitive season was Black Ops 2, made the grand finals every season he competed, and last but not least, has played the second most Optic phase matches. And we can now finally reveal it is, of course, the Wondrous themselves, Crimsix in Porter. And Jay, you were wrong.
Oh, yeah, Bryce, I was way wrong. They completely threw me off guard. You know the little blurred out image right there? I was definitely thinking Slasher. But yeah, nah, Crimsix is a guy. These guys have been playing for so damn long in Call of Duty. Without question, he's definitely made it to a final every single season he's played. He's one of the GOATs of Call of Duty. Good friend of mine. And the guy's kind of, you know, a driver nowadays.
He certainly is tearing up the racing track. But speaking of tearing up, right now New York are tearing up the Thieves. It has been easy for them in the first two maps here as we move towards the control. But is there a reverse sweep? What's going on? Talk to me, Goose.
I think there's definitely an opportunity for LA Thieves to start this reverse sweep. They did play LSCLO Control yesterday. They fall short in a round number 5 against Toronto because they just simply could not shut down the aggressive slaying from Scrappy. But now you're going up against New York, who you see the record for them, 4-7. They haven't really liked themselves a lot of CeeLo Control. Ever since Fortress has gotten out of the mix, that used to be their bread and butter. They don't like to play Expo, and teams know that Hotel is their best control, so they had to have gotten better at a little bit of a CeeLo. As of recent, though, at Major 4, they went 3-1 in this map and mode. So New York definitely are getting a lot more comfortable on some CeeLo Control.
Let's see if they can be super comfortable and end the series right here, because that's what they want to do. Take these 10 points, take the win, and keep on moving. But first, they have to get past the Thieves. And Hydra will not get past Envoy that time.
So far, LA Thieves able to shut down that first push. Only one player drops, and they're finding all the kills so far in the feed. New York forced to hit that reset button. You're coming off spawn, having to check every single corner, which can waste a lot of time on that clock. Because you know you can't commit over towards A. Kenny, your job is to simply stay alive. You stolen shoulders, you invested dead silence. You know the pressure's going to be on you. But New York, they sniff him out. They take care of him. Now they can apply that pressure.
The best thing here for the Thieves is if they can keep New York on the back burner. Oh. All right, Draza. Finally arrived into the series and taking them down with 27 seconds left. New York do not have a lot of options. They're going to have to shake and bake and move into a position sooner rather than later.
You just got to find a kill. And right now, the SMGs on the side of the Thieves is causing them so many problems. Envoy finds 2. Skies is there for the trade. But look at the route right now that Kismet is currently taking. He finds himself towards top party. Player is going to be spotted on towards B, and this might work out perfectly because New York are finding the kills at the right time. The stack is going to be in towards the B point. First segment about to come in.
And I think they might actually end up giving this up. They're not really in a position to do much about it. That second tick is now in. Envoy is going to make a move. Draza on Overwatch, looking for Hydra, but Hydra's already found Envoy, and that tick is going in, and Draza will get 1 kill, but it won't be enough to save this, surely, as Octane is fighting down with it. And how on earth have the Thieves managed to hold that off?
They just take their time, man. You take their time. You had multiple different angles that you're able to spot out the B point. Players staying towards top AC, players towards both windows. As they hold down their pre-aims with those ARs in hand, and they're able to find all the kills at the right time to not lose that B point. They only allow the subliners to get 2 segments. As LAT able to basically dominate on the first defensive round, exactly how you want to start off the reverse sweep on the cards.
The early call for the reverse sweep. We'll see if you're some sort of prophet, Jay, as the rest of this series, it could happen, but they have to get past them first, and Draza a little bit shaky, eventually does get it through as they move towards B in numbers.
This is what you don't want if you are New York. You have 2 players on this side of the map, they both drop, so now LA Thieves get free roam. Just push right up through the field side, take control of the right side of the mini-map. Potentially puts you guys in a spawn trap, but Priesta and Kismet, they combine for 2. Envoy still getting a couple kills in the back of his spawn. But Dross is the guy. Dross is the guy farthest pushed up, cuts down Skies from top cliff. Now he's set up to get a couple of freebies, another one on a Priesta.
The only thing they will be looking for is Hydra. They know they haven't seen him. They know he's somewhere in the back line, and that's Priesta again, taking it to the teeth here from Draza. Points for Thieves. They slowly surely get here, but they're still wondering where that man has gone.
Eventually, Hodges, time to strike. Does find one on the pinch, but not going to have anything to show for it. As LA Thieves, they get the point, and now they're trying to transition over towards A. Envoy finds 2 with the great movement to put himself in this position. Draws it all, spawn takes down another. You have the cruise missile just in case you want to try to invest in here, but the guns are hot. They find all the kills. The stack is about to be in.
And this is a spawn trap. They have to get past Octane first and then get towards it. That second tick is a little bit slow there for the LA Thieves as Octane tries to thread the needle. And now he's away from it. He has to get towards the point to help his team out. But that tick is going in. It's been a contest at the last second. Kenny goes down the Kismet and they've held.
I don't know how New York were able to do that. It was a 3 stack over towards the A point, but Kismet again makes the play to keep this round moving. You still know that Octane's in the back of your spawn. You gotta play nice and slow. You gotta go for some team shots because this young man is not missing any bullets. Eventually, Hydra takes him down, but LA, they get right back on the point. The 2-stack is in.
Looking for it as well. How's Hydra just got through? Hydra's contesting by himself. Eventually will fall. It's the hero play of all hero plays. But he will go down. And LA Thieves go 2 up in this control.
That was just too easy right there, Bryce. They start off the initial push, pushing up right through field. Draza won a couple key gunfights. And even when his teammates dropped, Draza was still staying alive towards top party. To them eventually closing out that B point. You put them in a little bit of a spawn trap with Octane in the positioning towards top hill. And it was only a matter of time before the Thieves were able to win a couple of those gunfights, stack the point for the final segment, and walk away with the attacking round. That was textbook play right there out of LA to go up 2-up.
For New York, this may not feel like the same series. LA Thieves have come alive in the control. We're thinking that Kismet Hydra will go for the trade. This is where they need to ascend to a different level and try to get them. And Hydra will go hunting on Octane. Octane, I think, has called it at the same time and has read him like a book.
Big kill right there from Octane to shut down Hydra in his flow state. He's continuing to gun people across the map. Finally, New York takes some map control. They have 3 players so far pushed up on B. They're going to solo out Octane, and the stack is going to be in. But Draza on the flank through top white. He's going to be able to get the info. Hydra reads it, though. New York, they're set up to close up this B point early on.
They're looking for his Envoy and Kenny. Just being Priest has to look every direction, trying to figure out where they go. Oh, he's heard him drop. He's heard him drop, but the timing is not right. Priest with 1 health should fall here as Kenny gets the reach out. And again, it's the same scenario here for New. Fall here as Kenny. Oh, he's heard him drop. He's heard him drop, but the timing is not right. Priest with.
You're not pushing up field side. I mean, you have to commit over towards A. They have the bodies. They have the lives to contest this. But 2 players do fall. New York able to get the 2-stack going. The first segment is about to be complete. All of LA Thieves waiting for their teammates to come off time before they attack, but Kismet's not waiting. He takes the fight to them.
It's a slow push. They've got radio tower control, so they don't have to stack the site, but they've still got a player on it. Kismet keeping this team alive here in the control, looking for Draza. Draza will eventually take him down. Hydra knows he has to stay, backs off to the point, wins the gunfight. Skies gets another one from up high.
So now the subliners are going to be able to extend this time by a minute. They're currently up by 4 lives.
I'm telling you, it's a reverse sweep.
It's now all it takes is just 1 perfect push. Kismet starts it off by getting the first kill. They're applying the pressure towards the backside of the cliff. They know that LAT are going to get those close spawns. Big name from Hydra to get the first blood. It's all about winning these gunfights from here on out. Skies finds a second. All you got to do is trade.
And the Thieves, that is a crucial kill against Hydra. They do not get the door shut. Priest are looking to gun. No more joy for him as Draza and Octane combined. They have pushed New York back for a second. 42 seconds left in this round. 15 versus 11 lives. It probably won't come down to that. This is all going to be positioning and gunfights.
And I love the way that LA is playing this right now. They're not getting over aggressive. They don't want to die the opponent's base. You want to stack up, put that 50-yard line down, and play the trades with your teammates as Octane and Draza combined for 3. Would look like to be a round that New York had the potential to walk away with. It's only 15 seconds until LA walk away with the clean 3-up.
Draza committing to this. Here it comes. Trophies are going to go down. Sky says, mate, what you on? Gets one of the Hydra. Priest are sitting pretty under the protection of that trophy system. 9.7 seconds. This is the last roll of the dice. Draza against Priester. And Draza will find it. Kismet go with a nade. Sky's going for a Octane on coverage as well. And Kismet is finding himself alone, hoping Hydra can back him up from a long way down, but it's not to be. Hydra must commit to the site. It's a forlorn dive into nothingness but death. And that'll be the end of it as Draza on a 7 clears up, looks for the 8, has to reload. It's no good. And LA Thieves regain.
Hey, that was just too easy, Bryce. Too easy right there for LAT. They basically dominate the first defensive round, dominate on their only attacking round, and then when they need to clutch up on a defensive setup around that B point, no one gets overzealous. No one tries to be the aggressor on the map. They all hold strong on their side of the building. to find all the kills in those final moments. It was textbook from start to finish. Draza completely took over in this control as LA Thieves are able to force the map number 4. Like I said, Bryce, I don't know if I'm a prophet or something, but the reverse sweep is definitely on the cards now.
Oh, Jay, you can't call that into being this early in. You'll have angry New York fans.
And I'm from New York. The crazy thing, I'm from New York. So, like, you guys know, I root for New York, but just the way that LA Thieves have been playing, you can never count them out of the series. So, in my opinion, this series is far from done, especially with the way that New York came out and played on Fortress yesterday. It wasn't the best look going up against Vegas Leech.
That is very, very true. And if anything, LA Thieves, that little break we took between map 2 and 3, certainly probably had a very good pep talk to get them into form for this LA Silo control. And now they've got it. Got over the hump. They're no longer in that bad mood. And how does that make this hardpoint play?
Well, the thing you got to think about, Bryce, is that LA Thieves played this map, Fortress, the map number 4 coming up, yesterday against Toronto Ultra. You had Scrap on the opposing side, break the kill record in a single hardpoint game mode. But then it was also Kenny breaking the death record in that same exact map. And somehow LA Thieves was still able to win it with him going 18-42. So whatever LA Thieves love to do on Fortress, that's find the breaks when it's needed. That's rotating nice and early, setting up for these money hills. That's the key to success, because there's no way in hell Kenny goes 18-42 today. So LA Thieves, they got the perfect game plan. Just gotta make sure you bring the slaying so it's not as close as it was yesterday versus Toronto.
I wonder if you just jinxed Kenny there. See if we can bring another kill. Death record.
Ain't no way, Bryce. I'm telling you right now.
I want to give a quick shout to Draza as well. 2.63 there in the control. Just took over the map where they needed it the most. But you are right. Realistically, even with Scrap dropping hammers all over Fortress, they still lost it. Big kills out of Octane. And yeah, I don't know what it is about Kenny. I don't know whether or not they need to draw a kind of green camo on all the players so it looks like he's playing against Optic every single time. But yeah, sometimes he struggles in respawn against other teams. I don't know if Hex, you know, did it wrong in a past life or something, because it's only really it's Optic we see the full Kenny effect.
Whenever Kenny plays against Optic, we know this guy's a different beast. Like, he's probably having the bandana sitting in his back pocket, ready to go at any moment. But yesterday versus Toronto, didn't have the best map, but they still somehow won it. So if Kenny is able to take his gameplay to that next level, which we all know he is able to hit at consistent basis, LA Thieves definitely have the opportunity to force this game number 5. It's going to be a battle, though, man. Fortress is all about the pressure from the SMGs. If you go back to map number 1, Kismet really set the tone alongside Hydra early into this series. So those are 2 guys that you have to put a lot of focus on, and it's only the other 2 guys that have to guard them. It's Kenny and Envoy that have to perform in this map 4.
That's what they'll want. You don't want a repeat of the Hydro. So they don't want a repeat of the S&D. You want to channel that energy that they poured into the control to keep on moving forward. Another respawn, another chance. And you are right, when we spoke about that hardpoint earlier, LA Thieves are known as one of the better hardpoint teams. It is rare to see many people take that map off of them.
When LA lost Hydro, definitely threw us off guard. But now they're going into a Fortress hardpoint. Well, like I said, a teammate basically went triple negative yesterday. You still found a way to win it. So I think the biggest focus for LA has to be those rotations. You're going up against the Subliners, so they're number 1 in rotation win percentage on a map like Fortress. You saw what that was like at map number 1 when New York was set up properly for these hills. You have to make sure that you're the guy early this time around.
Oh, it all comes down to it. If New York take 2 hard points off Thieves, it's a very different story. If LA Thieves can reverse sweep New York, well, it hasn't happened an awful lot this year, so it is a little bit more significant.
And here we go. Right into the map number 1. LA Thieves starting off on the preferred side. But this is not how you want to start off in the engagements. New York win a couple key gunfights. They're already applying pressure over towards P2. You have control of bottom mid. And now you're able to soak up some much needed time. LA Thieves had to slow down. They have to find these kills and control the map.
I think just trying to stay alive here and getting back into a position. And LA Thieves played a little bit slow to begin with because they were just making sure they didn't give anything away too much. And now they can apply the pressure. Now they can try and pin back New York. Block stage, make sure they don't get the P2 spawns.
Yeah, with only 15 seconds remaining on P1, LA, they're finding all the kills in the feed, so that's a clean 4 dead. All of the subliners spawning over towards back statue. And now they're forced to break out of double doors, and there's multiple players from Thieves set up on the crossfire to try to consistently trap them in for as long as they can. Draza, he's been lighting it up ever since that map number 3, and he's not slowing down so far in this hard point. LA Thieves win the rotation. They're soaking up the time.
Now pick up the pressure from the front. Kismet dives through, gets the first, but on the way there for the trade. Not able to get it on the Priesthood though, and New York will break forward into the front here. Octane just trying to make sure he holds this down for the back, allowing his subs to put on some more pressure. The wall bang will come through, but it's not going to be enough. And eventually he gets squeezed out of this. Nothing for Thieves.
Oh, that's a perfect hold right there from the subliners. Perfect setup right there from Hydra as well to set up the pinch at the right time, which leads to them getting about 30 uncontested seconds over towards P2. But now it's all about the battle off the rotation. New York know that P3 is the money hill. We're going to be able to set up all 4 players on this side of the map. If you're Kismet, you don't want to drop and potentially spawn across, because that might be the opening that the Thieves are looking for. They find the kill, they're putting on the pressure, and now they have the man advantage.
They know they just have to trade Priest, so that's the... And they line up for a 3-piece. It is not some sort of fried chicken. It is just destruction in the kill feed. And they had the opportunity, and it's gone.
It was there. It was there. All you had to do was find the trade on Saprista. But now New York so far holding it down. LA Thieves, though, they find a couple kills, pushing through the double door. They find all 4 kills, and they're able to break the hill with 35 seconds left. New York are now in a position where if they decide to push this and potentially flip spawns, that's the worst case scenario. You're just going to play to trap LA Thieves in towards the back end and rotate early to set up for the next hill.
And it's a break that Thieves really made sure happened. They actually did it yesterday versus Toronto as well. Just looks so impressive. But this is about just trying to get a player out. Try to get it chaotic. You know you're going to take losses here on this break. Noctane looking for it already. Knows where Kismet is. Kismet has to back off already. Thieves putting impressive pressure on the map.
Yeah, they're able to break out immediately as soon as this hold pops. You know, Octane, even though he does not have Dead Silence invested, is able to get behind enemy lines, goes for the one-on-one onto Hydra, is not able to win it. So New York holding down their power positions, winning the key gunfight. So far, get 20 uncontested seconds.
And Draza just gonna go for these kills as well. Finds Priester, doesn't care that it's a bad position for him, and that trophy to the face has probably annoyed him more than anything. Gonna go for another Overwatch. Kismet going for the snake, doesn't matter. Draza isn't missing. That 6th streak here for him now as he holds top rails with a firm grip against these players. Hydra chows, down he goes to Kenny. Knows where Sky's is, and Sky exposes himself. And not in a way that'll get him arrested, but just in the way that he goes down to Draza.
Yeah, Draza is just taking this game to a whole different level right now. He earns himself that cruise missile. They find the break on towards P4 again. And now they're up by 40 points. Going in towards the Statue Hill. Multiple players from New York surrounding towards bottom match. They find 3 kills. They just haven't found Draza. Finally, you take care of him. You're able to soak up some much needed time.
Octane on Overwatch. Echoes of human turret over and over again as they try to chat him out of this window. Not going to work so far for Octane, as he will fall eventually. It's a good hold so far on Blacksmith. And New York putting pain in the Thieves' camp.
That's a great hold right there from New York, because they're not on the preferred sides. It's a lot easier to break when you're spawning towards Art. But Hydra was the guy that was roaming around bottom Art, being a nuisance, coming up behind players, just keeping them off of his teammates who were soaking up all this P5 time. Finally, LA Thieves are able to win a couple gunfights on fight finds too. They're able to get the break. But now if you pay attention to your mini-map, look at what Skies is doing. He knows that he has to put himself on the better side going into this P1. You're just going to play your life, allow your teammates to try to get out.
They're in such a good position now, New York. Skies looking for the last player. It's Octane by himself. Alone, scared, gun,
Gotcha.
And that will bring them back into the spawn.
And now this is where you gotta find the break if you are LA. You're gonna invest this cruise missile because you know how crucial this moment can be in the game. Hopefully everything was spam, so Priest is gonna be able to get taken down, but Kismet instantly there for the fill. As the subliners are going to be able to take the lead. The Chow still going down at P1. LA, they find the break for the final 20. But you have to win these gunfights because a couple players from New York spawning all the way across the map. It's a 4v2. Sky starts it off with the first. And now his teammates are here to reinforce.
And Octane, you can see he's trying to make these plays. He's got a second kill there with the Vaznev. Flexing on them, but he doesn't have reinforcements. He doesn't want to get traded here. He wants to make sure that he can keep this map control and the information alive for his teammates as they look to make this push forward. Hydra, though, moving mad around Art as he usually does. Second player goes for the channel. Down he falls as Hydra keeps on moving. It has done enough to put the thieves back.
And if you are LA, you are spawning on the bad side. You're getting those close P1 spawns, but you cannot give up all this time to New York. You also cannot apply the pressure to the back because you potentially are going to spawn a player across the map or free off the rotation. All players from LA decide to attack from different angles. They find the break, at least for now. But subliners, they think a big picture. They know that this P3 is a money hill. It's all on to Kenny. What can he get done?
Oh, he gets it as well, but there's going to be a trade. Kismet alone. Those players are going to be hit. He's outnumbered. Is he outgunned? He is. Drowser finds him, and they are chaining the hills. 3 players left. The only weak spot is the fact that Octane will not be there as he's on the last hill himself.
Yeah, but that's a big kill, though, for Priest to take down Octane. As they're so far pushed up on the map, Octane should be able to spawn up behind them, but he actually spawns towards open, so he instantly is able to put himself in a position to find the pinch. The rest of his teammates find all the kills, and this might be the turning point of the game. LA Thieves, 45 seconds on P3. They get this time. It's basically going to be game.
And here they go. Skies gets the first one onto Octane. At least clears that backline a bit. Envoy will find another one. Priest is sitting up top platform. Kismet will find one. Envoy wants to win this gunfight. He's the last alive, and down he will fall. Great break there from New York in the end. They managed to make sure that this game does not end.
That was a much-needed break. Much-needed break from the subliners, but on the opposite side for LA, they currently have the lead. They're trying to put the reverse sweep on the cards. Let's step aside and go for a listen-in with LAT.
That's him.
Hey, I'm going to
I have left cross. I have left cross. They can jump. I can get P2. I have P2 for back to I got one left.
I'm LP1.
Watch your P2. Watch your lower. Watch your lower. I'm top solo. Solo one.
Right door, jump down.
I'm going foul.
Trying to watch my low. Guys,
Give me time. Top back.
Yo, lower.
I spawned out.
Nice, shoot him.
I got enough time for a second.
He went downstairs.
I'm
in the cage.
I spawned out. Red P5. 2 dark stairs, guys. 2 dark stairs.
Downstairs, win up.
Lane on white truck. Top up. Cannon.
One shot. It's a white truck on you.
Alright, back door.
He won.
Alright, behind cannon and roll, kiss.
Alright. He won, bro.
I went out, right?
Match, bro.
I spawned
So he's on bench.
On bench. I get top bench. Bench. Shut up.
Nice.
Stay open.
Alright, close.
One shot open. He's so weak.
I'll play this guy. Stay, Jet. Lay down. I'll stay to me.
He's open.
You just take it.
He's weak. He's still weak.
I'm holding him.
Okay, good. This guy's still.
Hey, that's fine. I have time. I'm table.
They can pitch me bench. They can pitch me.
I don't trophy. Get in mass.
I'm trying to get open, dead.
Bottom, shit on. Bullet, bro.
Could be close. Could be close.
I'm going down south.
He was close earlier. He was
One
close
is
earlier.
closed now. I'm coming in. I can be close.
Lower.
Okay, close. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely right.
And the comms accelerate as this match has as well. 20 points are in it. Blacksmith being held. The New York Sunderland have got one last opportunity to break.
And with only 15 seconds of LA Thieves, they're finding all the kills in the feed. 10 seconds until they're able to force the game number 5. A player from New York is going to spawn on the pinch. They might find the break now.
It's Hydra, and it doesn't matter. Sky's going to kill as well. Kenny will have to get it, and now it's a race to P1. But it is disgraceful spawns on both sides. They're not going to want this either way, but no, they've broken back in. Octane is here. It is 3 seconds to midnight. They have to hold this in every single step of the way. Octane will find a kill, but it's not to be. P. We're going to P1. Thieves are already here. Kenny's on Overwatch. Skies will fall. And we are going to a map 5 study.
I told you it's gonna be a reverse sweep.
LA Thieves come out in this map number 4. They fall short in a couple rotations. I thought the subliners were setting themselves up for success. But every time the Thieves needed to find a break, they got it done. More specifically, at that P3 hard point. First rotation of hard points, it was New York set up. But then LA find the break. Second time, it was LA Thieves in the man advantage, so that they had an opportunity, but they get shut down by Priesta. At that time, sometimes it might be a little bit demoralizing to break into one of these money hills, especially when someone just pops 3. But they go back at it again. They send 3 through the double door. They find the break, and I knew that that was the turning point of the game. It was such a back and forth hard point, but the LA Thieves clutch up in game number 4. Kenny doesn't go 18 and 42. He still goes negative, but it wasn't as bad as LA are able to force the game number 5. Man, what a series this has been.
One last thing before I want to quickly throw about Kenny there. As we spoke about in the listening, he was 12 and 22. He ends up 18 and 24. So actually went 6 and 2 in those last engagements. Critical for the success. But it has been a long journey, but our destination is not yet here. We have one more map. It's coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you for the very final map of week 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. We are live with a map 5 between LA Thieves and New York Subliners. It has been an absolute stormer so far with incredible plays. And speaking of plays, it's the scuff play of the game. And this one, Jay, pretty easy to take down.
Yeah, I just don't understand how no one's able to check bomb. So right here, you already see it's a 4v3, making it 3v3, 3v2, now 2v2. As Draza wins that gunfight towards top end. Kismet still has yet to be known on the map, but Envoy is able to take him down. And with now, Draza being the guy to gain the information of a player defusing the bomb, he checks sight, but he's not able to spot Hydra because the bomb is planted behind the cube. So Hydra just thinks on it, he commits towards it again. On the defuse on hotel, he has had so many successful rounds doing that same play. And he finds another one for our scuff play of the game.
And that's the problem. The Hydra, when you don't know where he is around top bedroom, it's terrifying. That was the problem. They were terrified of where Hydra could be. And so they were checking corners, they were checking angles. Unfortunately, didn't get eyes on the bomb. But another S&D, another opportunity. This is the last one. A map 5. A potential reverse sweep. Can Hydra do it again? 11-3 in the first one, Jay.
And Hydra's the guy that you have to put a lot of focus on. He took over in that map 2, search and destroy. And going into this map number 5, Hydra should get a 1.25 KD. And every time he gets into an opening duel battle, he has a 78% chance at winning that gunfight. So another scenario where the first blood is going to be crucial. New York are great whenever they find it. LA Thieves, they are horrible whenever they find the first blood. So we're just going to have to see how this one plays out.
We certainly are. Now, I've made my opinion known on Hydra with a sniper rifle, but this time it should be good because he finds Draza on the peak. And this is advantage to New York.
That's a big first blood from Hydra. He does it again with the snap onto Kenny. Kismet finds the third. Kismet finds the final. The SMG duo takes over, but Hydra this time around not with the SMG. Quick scoping people across the map for New York. They come out swinging in round 1.
Yep, and that made me eat my words very, very quickly. I think Hydra's just a menace with the Vaz. I don't want to ever see him put out anything but it, but hey, this time it works out. He made the plays. Probably done enough with it, Hydra. Probably stick it away and do nothing else you need to. But yeah, big win for New York to begin with. It will make it very scary for Thieves.
Because now, if you have to think in the back of your mind, if Hydra's going to be sniping, you usually probably expect him to be the aggressor with that SMG, but now you have to develop a new game plan. So now we go into a stalemate. LA on the defensive side. Octane holding down bottom pool with this angle with the snipe. This New York are not trying to give them anything to work with. Slowly trying to work up his Kismet. He does get picked off though. Envoy finds the first 3v4.
And now for New York, it's about trying to find some distance here, Skies. Head above the parapet. Envoy, there we go. The pixel movement. He finds him eventually. Skies is going to go back here. Long range Vaz and Octane on Overwatch, but misses the shot for him. Envoy may try and get this one down as it goes down to a 2 versus 4.
Yeah, Dross is able to take down Hydra. Player from New York who was trying to be the playmaker, but Priest that answers the call takes down Kenny. So now in a 3v2 scenario, both players from the subliners invest that dead silence. Gonna be able to maneuver around the map for free. They're just trying to take a lot of ground, but they're wasting a lot of clock. Eventually, LA Thieves, they're going to be able to strike towards one of these sites as Envoy and Draza invest in dead silence of their own.
This guy's looking for a potential pick, and he's going to find Envoy and threads the needle and gets him, but falls to Draza. That bomb's going to have to go down. Priest up for some magic, but it isn't going to happen. Thieves this time to check the bomb.
They're able to clutch up in the 4v2. Got a little scary, but Draza in a great position to at least find the trade. And then in the 2v1, they know that Priesta has to commit towards getting the bomb down. They set up the pinch. Octane puts the final couple of shots with the pistol. Tied up in the search and destroy. 1-1 now.
Well, snipers both sides. Andrews was more effective. Octane's was okay. But now we've got to find out, what does a difference make? Draza looking for anybody out here. Hydra has switched away from that sniper, not relying on it every single round. The Vaznev back in hand, and Kenny walks into the sights.
And that's the second first blood so far on the map for Hydra. Guy who does great in his opening duels, and he also does great when he has to win another one-on-one. Takes down Envoy. New York in the man advantage, 3v2 with the bomb down in towards A.
Wow. Oh no, he got out of that one. Draza moving very, very fast as bullets nipping in his heels. LA Thieves gonna go take over towards B bomb, but realistically, they're gonna have to come back because they don't have the bomb. It is currently sitting in A site.
Yeah, you can't plan air. So you got to work your way back over towards that A point where you know Hydra is ready to strike. As they both invest dead silence. It's a dead silence fest from all 4 players left in this clutch. Priest takes down Draza. Now it's Octane left in the 1v2. His dead silence is about to run out, so his position is about to be known.
He has to check every single corner. Paranoia echoing in this man's brain as he tries to go for it, and he's just dodging people by the tiniest of points. He can't find it. Octane has been the fastest I've ever seen him move as he checks every single angle, but New York give him nothing.
Yeah, they gave him nothing to work with. They knew that the bomb was down in towards A. Hydra finds the first blood. Hydra finds 3 on the round. To take that one in favor of the subliners. Slowly working his progression up towards a cruise missile. Now we go back on the defensive side. LA Thieves, they were super strong with their hold over towards that B bomb. Draza was making plays. Now it's all about shutting down this pressure from Hydra because he's starting to feel himself. It's looking like this is one of those maps that he has the ability to take over.
It is a more sedate one here from New York. Potentially expecting some pressure, and here it comes. Draza, they've read him completely, and somehow he gets out alive. Has to run away, but Kismet will find Octane on the other side of the map. And New York got the playbook out, and it read everything they needed.
That's the default setup. You know that LA are going to try to make a couple plays on the map. You know that Octane likes to be the sole man over towards top radio. Able to take down Draza, able to take down Octane, now puts you in a 4v2 situation. You have the man advantage. Let's just jump into a site and let's get the bomb down. Do not allow Envoy to make the plays. He doesn't have dead silence, but all the info is gained.
Well, Envoy made a lot of noise out there and shot a lot of fences, but didn't get a lot else. And New York move into a commanding lead here on the S&D. Yeah, Envoy, a lot of noise. Easy read for Kismet.
They're just taking their time in their rounds so far. On their attacking rounds, they know that LA Thieves, whenever they find success on a CeeLo, it's usually off the first blood, so they're trying to throw a couple different strategies at them. Draza whipping out the submachine gun one round, switching to attack. Octane also with the sniper. But New York aren't budging. They're not worried about what they're doing on the map. They're focused on themselves. So far, that has led to a 3-1 in this search and destroy. As LA Thieves go back on the attack. Super aggressive this time around, though, into the A side.
Now, Priest is going to get first blood at this time, but it will instantly be traded. Back down to a 3 versus 3. It's going to be bombed down again, though, for Thieves. And Hydra just says, all right, I found Draza. More pressure on them again. Kenny and Octane this time.
And Octane at least was able to spot Hydra. So he's just going to back up to his spawn, play for this one-on-one gunfight where Kenny is trying to take care of the other 2 players. Currently sitting in bottom tools, but Hydra's able to win the one-on-one somehow versus Octane. Earns himself the cruise missile, and now it's all up to Kenny in the 1v3.
Slowly does it. No dead silence. Forced to a snail's pace, and he bursts out against Skies, who will just run and catches him before he can get out. A glimmer of hope. Hydra a mile away. Kismet up the top as well. Still looking for him. Might find Hydra here. No, Hydra's gone the safe route all the way around the back, and Kenny's running out of time.
He just has to have dead silence, so you have to crouch walk your way around the map. And by the time you get towards the site, both subliners players have rotated together to go for the team shots. Hydra is just taking over in this search and destroy. This is the one-on-one gunfight with Octane. Octane position known, but once you hit those first couple of bullets, you have the advantage in the gunfight. Goes for the re-snap, wins the one-on-one, earns the cruise missile. The subliners now put themselves up 4-1.
Well, let's see what happens for the rest of it. LA Thieves have it in them now to bounce back in this S&D. They've done it in the series. It was 2-0 and down to 2-2. But in map 5, they have not arrived. Ooh, little dodgy nade there.
Yeah. Your subliners just want to make sure no one is in towards the site. So you throw all your attacks, even though it might hit a couple teammates, which eventually sets up Envoy to put the pressure on. He gets that player off bomb. Draza finds the second. Skies takes down Octane, though, but it's still subliners in a 3v2.
Skies left alone in a 1 versus 2 now, though. Dead Silence will be activated. Up we go. Taking top position. Going to check some positions before he goes for this bomb. Does he call it right?
Ooh, he spotted at least one player towards white. So now it's about getting the information on where the second player is. Fortunately, it's a bad timing there.
Unbelievable. That kill. Perfect. Skies just waiting for this 1v1, but Kenny is playing it even more passive. Just not checking anything, not going anywhere.
Yeah, but Skies knows now that he has to commit towards the bomb plant. Kenny, he's actually going to commit towards taking him off, and it plays beautifully. Skies with the 2v1 clutch gets all the info he needs to get, spots the player towards white. The player in towards the site, puts down a couple shots. He's able to win the one-on-one. But then the mind games, because Kenny's getting the info. The bomb's down towards A. He can only go towards A bomb. He's most likely going to go for the plant. But Skies, with the 1000 IQ play, does not commit towards the plant. Puts down a couple shots with the Vaznavs, closes it out with the TAC 56. Clutches up in a 2v1 to now put New York at game point.
And it is going from bad to worse. LA Thieves keep looking like they have the advantage, they have the opportunity. But now all they have is the potential of failure. Octane has to get away with it. But Dead Silence, the Kismet is feeling himself, he's going for him, he knows where he's going to be and gets him as well. With the crews coming in, he had all the information he gets, that's the first blood. Bomb will be down here for Thieves though.
Gotta try to clutch up. In the 4v3, bomb planted. You know the Kismet's still roaming around your base. Envoy wins a huge one-on-one. Draza finds his second. Envoy finds 2. So now it's all up to Priesta. And a 1v2 with 20 seconds left.
And he's going for it, but can't get the first kill. A little bit of a shake. And now we're going to see, do LA Thieves have not only the potential to reverse sweep, but can they almost full sail it? Not quite. But they still need a lot more rounds.
Definitely need a lot more rounds. I thought that the subliners played that last round beautifully. You call the cruise missile in, you isolate everyone in towards the building, you allow Kismet to go on the one-on-one versus Octane. He finds that first blood, but once the bomb gets planted, even though you know where they are currently set up around, there's some very, very tough gunfights to try to win as LA Thieves keep themselves alive in necessity a little longer. Now down 2-5.
Oh, and now Hydra will get the first blood under Draza. A perfect stun. Kenny knows there might be pressure looming. Players coming to chow.
And now you just gotta wait. Someone's gotta be a playmaker. Someone's gotta try to get some information on towards this A-bomb. You cannot allow it to get planted for free. Or at least not getting a kill. As Kenny is able to put down a couple shots onto Skies, but now the bomb's getting planted for the subliners. Envoy might be here to make a play.
He's been found. Bomb's still going to go down. Hydra will find Kenny as well. Octane will get Hydra. It goes down to a 2 versus 2. Bomb is down. Envoy is guessing where this player is going to be. Checks right. Knows he's not there. Will check so far. And they're looking for it now as well. Envoy goes straight in. Skies, another 1v2. Is this one ridden? The Dead Silence will be popped.
He invested that Dead Silence. Not a single player from LA is on the point yet, but he's going to be able to get one and get out with his life. You throw the shoulder, you get the info, and Skies might have just done enough to win the series.
Oh, Skies again with a 1 versus 2. No reverse sweep, no glory for Thieves. New York shut them down. And they will get that win here. Our champions from Major 4 start off their campaign for Major 5 0-2.
And that's so tough, man. That's so tough. If you think about a majority of these rounds in the game 5, LA Thieves had the man advantage. But usually every time that they put themselves in that advantage, they do not find a lot of success. They have to play their man up scenarios a lot better. As you see the difference in the first bloods, I know Hydra lagged out the game, but that young man was taking over from start to finish of this map. He had like 4 first bloods by himself. So 6-3, even though the final scoreline is 6-2. Subliners have some serious ice going into this game number 5. Caesar Skies Bueno invested in this game today to come out and clutch 2v1 clutches to close out the series in a game 5 series. That was insane, man. That was nuts.
It really was. You got to give credit though. New York, they were beaten back. A reverse sweep, a potential crying situation. The ice froze those tears before they get out the ducks and they get the win over Thieves. Well, it's time to hand it over to the birthday boy and our beautiful desk to break this one down.
Hey guys, great cast. 5 games. Exactly how we predicted it, right, Allie?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, all right, let's talk a little bit about this one. I thought the Subliners were actually going to be able to lock it up with a 3-0. Instead, it's LA Thieves turning it on Control. They forced that game 4 hard point. They win it there. Forced the game 5. But then it's all Subliners. Hydra taking over with the snipe. You see Skies coming in as the closer. Where was New York shining today, Allie? Because LA Thieves are not an easy team.
Definitely in those search and destroys. I said that was going to be kind of the deciding factor in these series, as these are 2 historically very strong respawns teams, and I think we definitely saw that in this series. But New York, man, they were just dipping the games 2 and 5. They shut down every time LA Thieves thought they had the advantage. It was a clutch from a player like Skies, like Kismet, in the 1v2s, especially in that game number 5, to just shut it down.
And I wanted to ask you, Nameless, doubleheader question here. What is going on with LA Thieves? Is it just El Asilo for these game 5s? That's a problem?
Listen, all right, so up until stage 4, it was a cursed map. I mean, these guys were 4-10 on it with 4 round 11 losses. They had the lowest first blood conversion rate, so when they got that first kill, they could never win the round on this map, but they won 3 straight throughout stage 4. Well, guess what happens? The cursed map returns in game 5. They get smoked here on the El Asilo game 5, but also, you know, sort of similar to Toronto Ultra. Toronto Ultra won a major, started off 0-3 in SD and lost 2 series. LA Thieves, they come back into this stage. They've lost 2 series and they're 0-3 in S&D so far. When you win an event, everybody's watching your VOD. They know what you're trying to do. They know how you're going to be playing the map. You have to adjust. We've seen some of the similar plays. Draza pulling out that SMG. It's now we are expecting it, right? Trying to get pushed up, through courtyard and make a play. Well, they read it this time. And Kismet was the man getting behind him, and Hydra was piecing him up.
Yeah, Hydra getting those openers, but Kismet is the guy I want to talk to right now because he set the tone in that game number 1. You had people juked out of their shoes. Kismet, talk to me a little bit about the matchup, not just today, but also yesterday. You guys had to play back-to-back game 5s.
I mean, today we just came in with like a clearer state of mind. Yesterday was unfortunate that we lost. I was battling a headache. It was a rough series. But today I was just happy with overall how we played. I mean, it got a little close, but for the dub.
Talk to me a little bit about the maps, Kismet. Did you guys make any selections to prepare you for Toronto? You're already locked in for champs, so what are you guys really doing at this point?
I mean, today was more of like, we knew LET was a really good team, so we wanted to just test our like skill, if that makes sense, and not really like go down the route of testing maps. So now that champs is locked in, obviously we want to still make winners, so maybe we'll, you know, go down that route again and test a couple maps, but just fine-tuning certain things, I guess.
Right.
Kismet, 36 and 28 on Hydra Hardpoint is the numbers that you dropped to map 1 of this series. Typically, it's very, very difficult for an SMG to get going on a map like Hydro. It's maybe one of our only more AR-heavy maps in our lineup. What makes you so good is it? What makes you different from the rest of the SMGs in the league?
I mean, like, obviously, I think the biggest thing is just our teamwork on that map right now. It's like, we're setting each other up so well that like it allows me to make those plays, and if we're not setting each other up, I'm not able to make those plays. So like it's basically a lot of kudos to my teammates. If they weren't doing the things they're doing, I wouldn't be able to shine the way I was. So
Kismet, today you guys had a big match obviously against LA Thieves, and you do it by winning 2 search and destroys and getting the win. What was the preparation like headed into this one? Did you watch a lot of LA Thieves VOD? Because I saw you guys doing some things I wasn't expecting. Hydra sniping left side field off rip, you solo pushing through to yellow. So explain to me the preparation.
we lost yesterday, and we took like 2-hour break, and we went home, and we all got on Discord together to watch over their pods. We probably watched, I don't even know how many S&D maps are there, so we just studied super hard to like see their tendencies, and then surely they came in here and they kind of had mostly the same ones, so we were just super prepared today.
Awesome.
Kismet, as we close this one out, anything you want to say to the Subliner fans? Is there a chance we see 2 major trophies in the case here for the Subliners this year?
I hope so, but the main first thing is sorry for the heart attack, because I was having one a little bit there. I mean, yeah, obviously we're trying to win. We want to win this next tournament. We want to go to back-to-back for the champs. That's the goal and the dream. We're just going to keep pushing and doing our best for you guys. So appreciate the support.
All right, 1-1 after today's W. We'll let you go celebrate with the team. The Subliners pulling off the upset over the team just 1 place ahead of them in our standings. LA Thieves, before we leave this one, though, are we worried about Kenny right now, Nameless? This seems to be back-to-back matches where Kenny's dropping numbers.
I am not worried about Kylo Ken. That man is a Lanimal. Probably the biggest difference we've seen a player from online to LAN. They will have to clutch up in some of these games, though, in these game 5s, because I do not want to see them have to make that loser's run again.
Kylo Ken, got to get back on top of it. I'm ready, LA Thieves fans. Let's take a look back, though, at the beginning of the day. Florida gets a W, and it wasn't easy. You're going up against the 11-seeded LAG, who's on a massive losing streak, but you get the dub in a game 5.
The fact that you just said wasn't easy and then followed that up by 11 seed in that sentence does not make any sense to me. But you're right, it wasn't, because it went to a game 5 once again, mirroring the last time these 2 teams matched up. But instead, it was Florida Mutineers coming out with the W. It was the same map and mode, Embassy Search and Destroy game number 5, but it was Bickle that felt like it really was the difference for me to end up pulling out that W.
Can I just say, nobody played better in this series than the fire extinguisher in the kitchen. It was by far the best play of the series. You know, my big takeaway from this, though, is that Florida still has some fight left in them. They're still going hard. They're able to clutch up in a couple of these game 5s, and they're truly trying to make something special happen here and play spoiler. For LAG, Alec Arces has to focus up and play better in their next outing. That's the guy I'm focused on. He has to be a leader for these guys. He cannot give up.
He's probably the front runner to return as a captain of a squad for 2024, but he has not found success with the Gorillas yet here in 2023. As we see Florida pick up their win, we were set up for another green squad, the El Clasico. Optic taking on FaZe. This one, pretty similar to the last one. Another 3-0 Optic coming out and showing their dominant, what is it now, 9-1 or 10-1? 10-1 in the last 2 years against FaZe.
I mean, on paper with these players, you would think this was going to be a banger of a matchup on the day. And not that it wasn't, just a lot faster than I think a majority of us expected.
Listen, at this point, FaZe just gotta hope they don't have to play Optic. They need Optic play somebody else, lose. Like, FaZe are completely compromised against them. On top of that, some of the same problems still lingering in their gameplay. And then today, like, you lose your best search and destroy going up against Optic as well. So you are mentally compromised to the fullest degree.
All right, so you have Atlanta FaZe now sitting at 1-1. Optic, the only team to join Toronto at 2-0 as we kick off our first week of qualifiers. Remember, the qualifiers will continue next week and the week after. Here's a look at day 1 of week 2. We've got Gorillas versus Royal Ravens. Mutineers look to continue scoring against the Boston Breach, and the real story comes up at 6 o'clock. Where is Atlanta FaZe going to be come Toronto in the bracket? Legion's hoping might be in that loser side.
Listen, we're seeing Prime Clay come out. That could be a banger, mate. But I'm excited for Boston Breach in the new look. Vivid's back in the squad. I can't wait to see their outing versus Florida.
All right, big shout out to everyone for tuning in. Thank you for watching the Call of Duty League. We're heading to the bar, but we'll see you next week. Cheers, everybody.